Shut up and sit down.
Hi, I'm Dean from SL5. Over quarantine, it's been hard for me to improve my skills, especially after breaking multiple stuff in my house. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple contraption to improve your skills over quarantine. First, you're going to need 2 pieces of 2 foot by 4 foot plywood, and you're going to need one of those 2 pieces to be divided in half diagonally using a saw so you get 2 triangles. You're also going to need a meter stick. You're going to need a power drill. You're also going to need a handle. You don't need the handle though. The handle is optional. It's just so it's easier to transport the rebounder wall around. And you're going to need the handle 6.5 inch. You're also going to need, well, you don't need this. Spray paint is optional as well. The spray paint is just if you want it to look better and you don't want it to just be the wood. And you can choose whatever color you want. I chose blue because I like blue. And now you're going to need 4 corner braces, 6 inch by 6 inch, and you're going to need 4 of them. You're also going to need 24 5/16 inch by 2 inch bolts. You're going to need 24 of these. You're going to need 4 5/16 inch by 1.5 inch bolts. You're going to need 4 of these. And you're going to need 28 of 5/16 inch nuts. You're also going to need a pencil so you can mark where you're going to do everything. And you're going to need sandpaper so you can smooth out the edges of the wood. And you can get all these materials from your local hardware store. I got them from Home Depot, but you could probably get them from any hardware store. So, step 1 is to cut the second piece of plywood in half diagonally, but you should have already done that. So, step 2 is optional. You don't have to do it. I won't be doing it right now. You can, if you want to, using the ruler, measure 20 to 21 inches away from here on the triangle piece of wood. 20 to 21 inches anywhere in there. You can cut to make the leg shorter. The triangle pieces are going to be the leg for the rebounder wall, and the rectangular piece is going to be the actual wall. 20 to 21 pieces, you can saw it here in case you want the leg to be shorter. For step 3, what you want to do is, using the meter stick, you want to measure 1 foot or 12 inches from each side, and that's where you're going to put the leg. Whichever side you want to be the back, that's what side you want to put the legs on. So, 12 inches from this side, that's centimeters. So, 12 inches from this side, right here. Using the pencil, you're going to put a mark at 12 inches. And that's going to be where one of the legs are. The mark at 24. And then you're going to put the mark through the whole thing. I just like to make the mark across the whole thing because it just makes it easier. And bam. here you have your 2 marks. What I'm going to do so it does not absolutely drive me crazy is I'm going to be using tape. You don't have to do this step, but I recommend it. It's going to make it 5 million times easier. I think it'd be good you tape it here and then get the leg up against the corner braces, and then you tape this part of the corner brace to it so it's more stable. So this was probably the most annoying part of it all. This part is going to absolutely drive you crazy. Well, you're going to have to take your leg and put it up against your corner brace, and you are going to have to mark it on the leg at the same time as making sure the corner brace does not move and making sure the leg does not move. And I already failed and I made both corner braces move. So it'll be the worst part of it all. So you're going to eyeball it, the middle. There's no specific measurements. So here's where it's going to be, and then you just drill. So it smelled absolutely disgusting, so I decided to wear a mask, which I had this mask from a very long time ago. And I'm lucky I did because there are no longer masks. So if you don't have a mask, you can try to wrap something around your mouth like a scarf or something. So, this is the rebounder wall once you're finished spray painting and doing everything. So, you could spray paint the entire thing, including the legs and, even the foam if you wanted to, and the back of the actual wall. But I just did the front to save on paint. Here's what the rebounder wall looks like when you're done.